Hey everybody, welcome to the Relic Blade Battle Reports. I'm back with Owen for Game with the Cooler, and we're here for Game 3 of our Relic Blade series where we're playing through the Seeker's Handbook missions. So we're playing in the Dark Dungeons this time. We've changed realms from the Fey Forest.
Walk through that portal.
That's right.
Turn on the stones.
To the Dark Dungeons. So we're going to be heading down below, basically, into the Festering Banquet, or what was the other one? The
Hall of Cages.
The Hall of Cages. The Hall of Cages actually is my favorite. And so the Ironsworn facing the Nameless God's followers in Hazardous Goods.
Hazardous materials.
Dangerous Goods, Hazardous Materials. It's the 5 treasures ones where your treasures can turn into. I think it was Dangerous Goods, Hazardous Materials. It was like there's no good outcome.
Yeah. It is
Dangerous Goods, Hazardous Materials. And it's 5 different treasure tokens. We've actually pre-rolled because to generate the dungeon, we actually needed to know in advance what it was going to be.
Some of them changed the layout of
That's
the
right.
Yeah.
So we rolled 2 because we're doing 100 influence encounter now. We had 2 effects. The first one is going to be an extra treasure, which could just as easily be a trap as anything else.
Maybe, actually. I don't think it can.
Oh, it can? Okay.
It's got its own little tail.
It's got its own little tail. That's right. Yeah, because it could be something else. So an extra treasure. So there's 6 treasures on the board. And then the other one was we generate a random monster. And he's basically a genie. He has the Entangling Vines ability.
Arcane creature.
Yep.
He can fly.
Yep.
And he has
Entangle.
Yeah.
And he's, what is it, 3/4/3?
He's 3/4/3, and he has +1 damage on melees for when he does improvised, and then he has 5 boxes. He's a large monster. There's a random generator token in here, and then he's an arcane creature that was large, and then the 2 abilities he has are to fly and to shoot entangling vines.
So he's basically a genie. So he's like our underground spirit genie thing. So we have a miniature for it, because luckily, of course, we have just a supply of monsters for fantasy games that we dig through for Frostgrave and for other games. So we just dug a monster up that was appropriate.
I just want to sit there and generate a bunch of monsters.
Is he a hunter? Does he just? So he's just going to sit in a corner
after the first. He will move towards the first guy he can see.
And if he can't see anybody, he moves 1 move towards the closest thing.
Right. And if he can see them, then he'll go towards them. Yeah. And then if he can't see them, he'll just wait another turn. That's right.
And so shout out, we're playing on the Death Ray Designs Dark and Deadly Dungeon. So this is an MDF modular dungeon system that you can use, and we've laid it out in a 24-inch square so that we can rock and roll some Relic Blade on it. So it looks great. We'll show you it right now along with our warbands as they currently stand for the Ironsworn and the followers of the Nameless God. So here's the Ironsworn. We've got Sir Salazar, which is my questing knight with riposte. And then we've got my Lone Guard warrior, which is Braun Bearkiller, and his associate, which is going to be Bertrand the Billman.
Not Braun Bone Killer.
Not Braun Bone Killer. It might be soon. And then we've got Arlie, Red Cloak, which is my ranger, and Masha, his saber cat. One's got the Sodden Knight, which is his Dark Wanderer, with a black maul hanging out, and he's also got Dark Machinations as an ability now, so you can turn a guy into a Bone Stalker. And then 3 Bone Stalkers, one of which is injured because he had to get beat up.
One.
So the goat-faced one has 2, so it's this one here on the left, has 2 boxes filled in to start because he got beat up last game. And here is our Deadly Dungeon, which is all set up here for the game. And what there is a 24-inch square. Now, doors can be opened for an action dice. Portculli can have line of sight drawn through them and can be opened for 2 action dice we've rolled because they're heavy. Now, we've got 5 treasures, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which can all be trapped. These are actually the treasure tokens that come in the 2-player starter, which we wanted to show off, that are all illustrated and colored by Sean, so very cool looking. And then our last treasure is hanging out over here, and it is the one which we rolled randomly for. So it is actually not trapped. It's the only one on the table that won't be trapped, and it can be picked up and taken off the board just like any other treasure, and it has its own table that you roll on to see what it is at the end of the game. All right, and here's the Genie. He will go in a neutral deployment zone after we deploy, and he is a hunter. So as we described, he will come towards the nearest thing if he can see nothing, and then towards the thing he can see controlled by the other player. So now the other treasures, what happens when we pick them up?
So when you pick up a treasure on a 3+, it is actually the treasure.
Yep.
At the end of the game, once you take it out, you'll be able to find out what kind of treasure it may be. And then the other ones on a 1 or a 2 are a trap. And you'll roll to see what type of trap they
could be damaged 9.
They can be pretty scary.
Poison, all kinds of crazy
Poison,
stuff.
deadly, and binding with different ranges of damage.
Ugh, terrifying. All right.
And there's guaranteed to be 2 traps. 3 of these will be actually treasure, and then 2 of them will not. So,
but as soon as you find 3 treasures, the other 2 just are traps and don't pick up anymore. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's roll up right now for deployment and see who's deploying first. I win the roll, so I'll pick a corner and I'll deploy first. All right, so we've deployed the first little group over here, and you'll be deploying opposites in this corner. And then it's Genie time. 3, 4 to 6, he deploys. It's over there. All right, roll initiative for turn 1. Let's see who's going first.
1.
Tied. 5. Now you gotta try and get these treasures off the table. And when all treasures are gone off the table, it's whoever has the most treasures wins.
2 treasures. That's what you need to get.
Oh, you two to win. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Well, that would make sense when there's only 3. We're actually gonna have a random one, so we won't count it for VPs. I guess.
I think it'll count for the mission. No.
Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 open doors. That's where we can move off the edge of the map. I'll make you go first.
Okay. Well, first up, we're gonna have the injured guy go. He's not crippled, but he's gonna go 1, and then 2. And 3, he's going to pick up the special treasure.
Sounds good. We'll have Masha go. She's just going to walk over to this treasure.
These can't pick up treasure from what I recall.
Okay. Right, let's see if Masha springs a trap or not. She does not, and it's treasure. Whoop, over to you.
All right. We're going to send one of the drowned up. He's going to go try and see if
that
this
1,
is
2?
a trap. Oh, yeah, 1, 2. Sorry.
Yeah. So I was going to say, you go a little bit further if you want. Yep.
And then he's going to
3 plus.
Yep.
It's a treasure. Let's go Arrow Man. He's going to go 3, so 1, and then 2, and hang it over here, and then he's going to shoot you. So we'll focus shoot, and that's going to be 2 dice, looking for a 4. I slam it, and that means +3. Now don't forget you've got 35 points worth of
rerolls
weaving. I don't think you're going to need it though.
He's okay.
You're good. What are you?
All right, next up we're going to have the Sodden Knight go. And he'll just move a bunch. 3, 6, 9, and then 12. We'll get him behind this corner.
Okay. We will have a group activation with Bertrand. Sorry, with Bertrand over here. So we're gonna go 3, and then we're gonna go 6, and hang out here. And then we're gonna go 3 and 6, and just go camp this treasure, like so.
Guy.
That's where the guy's gonna go.
He's gonna try and jump.
5 plus. Gets it. Oh, he's gonna get this middle treasure.
He's gonna jump.
Here you
10.
Go. And then 5.
And then last one to pick it up.
3 plus.
Oh, he's
get it.
the wall.
Get it. No, and he gets it. That's treasure. Let's do this. We're gonna go 5, and then we're gonna go 10. Loop with Bertrand. Then we got my questing knights. He's gonna go. He goes
12 in total.
12. That's right. So 3, and then 6. And then 3, and then 6. It looks like we're done. So it's over to this fella. He can see somebody.
You can see your ranger.
Yep. So he's gonna go move up to the door probably, and then 2 to open it.
And then open the door. And that's all his options.
Your initiative. Big turn for you. You got to leap off the board now.
Not with a wall.
Oh, again.
Oh, Jesus.
That's gonna be me. Let's activate Bertrand and my Brawn Bear Killer here. So Bertrand's gonna activate first. He's gonna move 5, and then he's gonna charge. He's got a 1-inch range.
Yep.
Like so. My free swing on a 4. Gets you. Damage +3.
Armor 1.
It's 5.
6.
You get a 3. Gonna go 6, and then gonna charge. With my bastard sword. 1/2 inch like that. Not focusing the charge. 4 plus. Gets you. Damage +3.
6.
7.
7. Gonna take 1.
Okay. This one will dodge. Water's gonna go.
He's gonna go 3, and then he's gonna charge Questing Knight.
Okay. It's an axe. Try and hit me.
Dread Maul on a 5.
Gets it.
+5 to your +3.
You got it.
8.
To 6. Take 2. Action left.
I'm gonna use Inspire to give him another die for an action.
Okay.
And he's gonna use it to knife you.
Okay.
On a 3.
Nope. And 5 of your influence to do that.
Yep.
And then he'll dodge. All right, let's go Sabercat. So we're going to group activate with my Ranger. So Sabercat's going to go. He's going to go 6, and he's going to go off the board.
Yep.
He's going to activate. He's going to go 3, and then 6. So he can see you. And then he's going to focus fire. 2 dice in you. I'm going to 1 dice it.
4 plus.
Gets it. Crit. So it's +2 damage. So it's 5 damage. 7. 7 to tie. I'm going to move again. And I'm going to charge this guy.
Sure.
Bloop. Sword dice. Missed. The little guy, yep.
He's going to maul your ranger.
3 plus.
3. Yep. +2.
+1.
So 4.
4.
He's
Again. Hits. 4.
8. Take
8.
4.
Take 4. Okay. Ouchie. You.
Go rescue your friend.
Always going in.
I'm going to punish you for being jerks to us.
Okay.
3 plus for the charge. Hits.
Okay.
+2. 6.
5. Take
Down
one.
he
I'm
goes.
unconscious. Walk away.
10.
You already moved one?
1 was the charge
Oh,
attack.
that's right. Yeah, 1, 2. So the guy can take off.
Yeah, pay for their survival.
Okay.
He's already hurt, so he doesn't want to stay.
This is true. Let's see if I recover. I don't
Nope.
know. Yeah, we're actually not done. I had a
Your
knight
knight
still.
goes before that guy runs.
He's gonna break off. Break off.
Oh, I
Dice off,
stop
yeah.
you. I do.
You do? I'll try again.
Sure. I stop you.
One more time.
Oh, you get away.
Hey! So that was on the 3rd AP?
Yeah.
I'll wrap around, go fight this guy.
You won't be able to charge him though.
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
you can't. So you won't get the free dice.
I'm just gonna
attack.
dodge.
You don't have any more.
I had 1, 2, 3. That was a move, and then this is a dodge for 4. It's fine.
I thought you were gonna
I'll go
charge
there.
at night.
No, that's fine.
I understand.
I'll just go there and dodge. How many?
It's a
Yeah.
first move.
First move.
He's gonna see me, and then he has 2 dice, and you can decide what he does. He has a range 8 attack. So
He'll bind you. Needs a 4/3, so he needs a 7. Gets it. So you're
Yep.
binded. And it's a bind
no,
of.
it's a shot. It's a spell attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so it does bind plus 4 damage, and you're bound.
Mine
so
3, and
10.
Oh my god! I'm gonna use my dodge, and I'm gonna get 7, 8, 9. Take 1.
Take 1. Terrible bind, not the best thing in the world. And it's over to you. Or no, it's initiative actually. Yeah, I won't reroll that.
Roll an initiative.
And let's see who's first.
4.
5. It's gonna be me.
Yep.
Well, let's do some group activating. Or do we send in the knight? We send in the knight. He's going to
Charge.
charge.
Oh, you're going that way. Okay.
Yep. A single swing. It's on a 4+, longsword. Hits you. Damage +4.
+2. I get a 4.
7. Do you want to use your armor?
Take 3.
You have a whole bunch of stuff you can do. Add to your armor.
I'm gonna take glance to take
Okay.
+2 armor.
So you
I
get
only take
1?
1. Yeah.
I'm going to command my fighter
Yep.
on a 2. I do. And it's crit. Not that it matters. So he's an extra AP. And then I'm going to focus dodge. For you.
Okay. Things are looking pretty grim. So we're going to activate the Dark Wanderer.
Okay.
He is going to frailty your knight
Sounds good.
on a 4. Gets it. You lose
Okay.
all your dodges and your -1 speed.
Try and hit me.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my dread maul. +5 or 5 to hit. Cranks it.
Okay.
And it's +5 against your +3.
Go for it.
7.
6. Take a damage.
Is he already hurt?
Yep. He goes to critical.
I am going to use my 1 reroll to reroll this.
Okay.
To
So
do 2 damage.
And I've still got 1 left. That's me crippled. Knife me. Sounds
3
good.
plus.
Does.
+3.
+3. I'm good.
You win.
Over to me. We'll group activate. Bertrand's gonna hit you. Focus bill hook you on a 4.
Yep.
Gets you. Damage +3.
Armor 1. Oh, I guess I should wait, but he's okay.
Okay, so I'm at
6.
6 to 6. All right, the boss is gonna go. He's going to focus attack you with his bastard sword.
Yeah, he has 5 dice this time.
He does have 5 dice, yes. And that's gonna be.
On a 4.
Yep. Gets him with 5. +3. 5.
Let's roll it. 6.
Good. Begin with the bastard sword. Crit.
Oh, jeez.
+5. It's gonna be 7.
I'm not hurt yet. No, I am hurt. I've taken 1 already. I got a dodge.
Okay.
That's okay.
You're good. And then I will shield bash you on a 5. Do.
Gets it.
+2. 8. 4 damage.
4.
You're unconscious.
Down he goes.
And you drop your treasure now. Guess I'll just pick that up. Bruh.
There you go.
We're all done. Big
nice.
critter goes.
He can see me.
He can see
don't
you.
go for me.
Okay. Just gonna have him focus shoot, I guess. 2 dice space, +1 for the focus. Looking for a 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll do it.
Not
No
a
matter
crit.
what that is.
And then +4 against my +2. I get a 5. He gets a
5.
Okay, we're good.
It's the same thing. Wake up your little robots or your little bone guy.
Bone construct.
Nope.
I am going
Ranger.
to spend.
My Ranger does.
I'm going to spend my other 10 free ones to get +3 on my recovery roll.
You do that afterwards? So you're going to use that one, and that's going to have him wake up then.
Yep. So I'm going to have
A
15.
+2, you wake up on a 5?
I wake up on a 6. It's +3.
Oh, it's +3. I thought it was on +2. Got it. Your roll. Let's see who's first. 5.
You're first.
All right, let's go. I guess the Billman. All right, Billman's going to hit you. Come on, Bertrand. 5. Does it. +3.
7.
You live. The boss is going to go now, Mr. Lone Warrior, and he's going to start stabbing you. Or he can just walk away. He's going to walk away.
He has the treasure now.
Yeah, I got the treasure. Let's see if we can do it.
I want to stop.
5.
Please go away.
Okay.
I just want to get off the board now. I don't want
I just want to leave. Well, then I'm just going to walk off the board too, so I get 12. Place, not on the game. We're going to check victory conditions at the end of the turn. It doesn't explicitly say that the game doesn't end mid-phase. It makes sense, the
recovery phase, because you have the chance to get
guys back and guys like not
It also
back.
gives the hunter creatures a chance.
Yep, and it also gives both of us a chance to kill each other basically here. So it's over to you.
Well,
your initiative.
The Dark Wanderer is going to go, because he's going to try and
try and murder me. Might as well.
I'm going to start with my knife on a 3.
Okay.
Hits. +3.
+3. I'm good. And 1 dice small.
5+.
No, not quite.
Focus dodge.
Focus dodge makes sense. All right, you focus dodged. I want out of here bad, but I'm gonna try and stab you with my. Do I try and stab you with my knight? I'm gonna try and stab you with my knight. So he's gonna try and break off.
You're gonna leave? Okay.
Yep, and try and leave.
No.
Again. Stop it. Last one. Oh, you're the worst. It's over to you.
He's entangled and helping you.
Get me, bone guy.
Little bone.
Yeah, because you're crippled.
And he's gonna just gore you.
I bet you are.
Right. Gore
On
the
3.
Ranger.
Nope.
Gore the Ranger again.
Ah! Ranger lives. Ranger's gonna try and stab you. Focus stab. Yep.
That's
I get it. And then it's +3.
I roll 1.
7.
Down.
And then we'll try and improvise stab you on 4. Got it.
Crit. You killed him.
Yeah, you did.
That's the one ability you actually have to roll because you might not kill me.
Because you might break your arm.
Because it's only +0.
Yeah, it's +0. So the least I would get is a 1. On a 1, I wouldn't actually kill you, but the crit means that I get +2.
Exactly. Yep.
Creature phase. He's going, I guess, shoot you again.
Yup.
Let's do this. Focus shoot. So it's 3 because you're the one I can see. 7 exactly.
That's gonna go off. Yeah.
Okay. And damage +4. You want to dodge? I assume 9.
I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Yep. 7, 8, 9. You're good. Victory. I've got 2 treasures off. You've got 2, but one's an objective treasure and one's the other treasure. So objectively a tie because of the bonus treasure, but we'll see how we do. So you have an injury to roll for one of your little critters. Let's see what happens.
I did save some influence.
Just in case you needed it.
Because I thought that the big guy would go down.
That's right. 4, full recovery. 4
is a full recovery.
Yep, so you're good. Roll D6 for each treasure. You can do your regular treasure first.
Okay, my regular treasure is 1 for 2 gold.
2 gold, sounds good. Sure, for the special treasure, and it's going to be...
the deep dungeon treasure,
okay,
which is going to be a
2,
1/2, which is just 1 gold.
Okay, so you get 3 gold total from your treasures.
Yeah.
So for my first treasure from the dungeon, 2, so it's 2 gold, and then the other one, so 4 gold. All right, so shopping, I had 4 gold and 37 in the bank, something like that. So I went and did some purchasing. My knight's the same, but we went in some trainings on my guard and my my guard and my ranger and my warrior. I got bold advance, which cost me 2 gold, and then 4 influence, which gives me a move, basically gives me beat back. So after I hit somebody, I get to make a 1-inch move, ignoring disengage. And then quick shot on my ranger, again, for 2 gold and 4 influence. And that gave me a second shot each turn, but at +2 difficulty, so it's a 6 to hit. Which means you do the first one on 1 dice and the second one on 2 dice, potentially. My remaining gold, I upped my smith to a journeyman, and that was basically, and my, my what's-his-face as well. So I spent 25, left me with 8 in the bank. So you learned some bone harvest, and that cost you 3 gold and 6 influence. And then
no, it's not a trained skill; it's a spell.
Oh, it's a spell, so it's just 3 gold. That's right. Yeah. And you upped your scribe to that level, basically. You had to buy a scribe too.
Scribe last turn.
There you go. All right, and then you bought a bone construct, which doesn't do anything until you start transferring wounds to it, basically. Yeah. But now you've got a tree made out of bones. So there was Dangerous Goods and Hazardous Materials. A technical tie, although we couldn't tell if the treasure, the mystery treasure, was allowed to be counted for the objective because it breaks it a little bit.
It breaks the scenario if you end up getting that.
Yeah, because it's always going to be closer than the other ones are.
Yeah.
Because it has to not be within range of them, and it makes it so that you can tie. Whereas there's no other ability to tie in this scenario otherwise. Right. Because it's only 3 on the table. So.
Well, no, because it's get them off. So you could be carrying 2,
yep,
but it's get off with 2. And I didn't get off.
That's right.
Well, I guess I did right away. So the game would have ended when I...
Like in the first turn. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that would have been the other way to look at it.
Yeah.
I would have had 2 get off, 1 round, my little guy just stood there, and then I would have had 3, and you would have had 1 when your dog got away.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get the one that didn't get off?
He was still carrying it.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
In my possession.
Yeah.
Just the game would have ended, so I would have been like, okay.
But there's nothing that covers...
Going home, boys.
That's true. But there's nothing that covers how do you...
when do the like what,
how do
what
you treat it?
constitutes the treasure? Because it is a treasure, but it's not a treasure from the scenario.
Yeah.
And then the other question is, when do victory conditions actually
get applied?
proc?
Yeah.
The argument I would make sense would be at the end of the round.
Yeah.
End of the round with which you check victory conditions.
So we'll just play it that way through the rest of the campaign.
So if that ever comes up again, that's when the victory conditions.
Potentially, there could have been. You could have rolled that treasure thing twice. It would have been 5 treasures. It would have been asymmetrical again.
It isn't. It is
because it's possible. Because as long as you're rolling multiple times on the table,
too, right? Like the more points you play, the more rolls you make.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, there it was. So yeah, end of the game. We've managed to pull off some treasures. Both of us leveling up our warbands a little bit. Me with some skills. You with some.
Tree of Men.
Tree of Men. This is made out of body parts. It's going to come for us and stab us.
And a skill.
And a skill. That's right. Well, you need the skill to feed the stuff into the Tree of Men, basically, so that you can actually... He doesn't... He's just going to sit there and be a tree otherwise. Yeah. You have to siphon off life points and give them to other people. So you'll see that on Owen's channel. We got today, so you can just click the link below and go check out Game 4. What's that one going to be called? We have the book right here. It's... We're leaving the zone, so we're going to see who leaves the zone first.
No, we're not. We're not leaving the zone yet.
No, well, yeah.
Oh, sorry, we are leaving the zone.
Yeah, this will be the last one in the Dark Dungeons.
The Temple Defense.
Temple Defense, all right. So there's going to be a crazy temple, and there's a defender and attacker. So one guy's going to be in the middle, the other one's going to get attacked.
It's our temple.
I figured you're making the tree. And we show up and we're just like, no, we're not fighting that thing.
Our tree is, you're too late. Our tree is fully operational.
This fully operational bone tree that we're making out of things. Yeah. All right, so we'll see you guys for that. And of course, we'll be changing zones. You'll see in the next video where we go next. So we have left the Wastelands and the ruins, the Cyclopean ruins. So those are our next 2 options, basically, for our adventures.
The break in Broken Cities.
The Broken Cities, that's right. Yeah. So you'll see those in 2 weeks, but you can jump over right now and watch the next game. So we'll see you for that. Until then, I'm Ash the Owen.